Welcome back to Z Coins Coin Enthusiasts. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button because today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1980p 1-cent dime coin. We'll explore its history, how it came to exist, why it's so valuable, and of course, how it reached its current market value of $1.9 million. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's get started. The history of the 1980p 1-cent dime coin. Our story begins in 1980 at the Philadelphia Mint. This was a time when coin production was at an all-time high to meet the demands of a growing economy. But as we all know, even the most sophisticated minting processes aren't immune to human error. What makes the 1980p 1-cent dime so unique is that it's a mint error coin. During production, a planchet, the blank piece of metal that struck to create a coin, intended for a penny, somehow ended up being struck with a dime design. This type of error is incredibly rare, as mints have rigorous quality control measures to prevent such mistakes. But in this case, a single penny planchet slipped through the cracks and was struck with a Roosevelt dime design. The result? A coin that looks like a dime, but has the copper composition and weight of a penny. This mix-up created a one-of-a-kind coin that has become the holy grail for collectors. So, what exactly makes the 1980p 1-cent dime worth a staggering $1.9 million? Let's break it down. First and foremost, rarity. Only one example of the 1980p 1-cent dime is known to exist. That's right, just one. This level of rarity makes it a unicorn in the coin collecting world. Next condition. The coin was discovered in uncirculated condition, meaning it has no wear and tear from circulation. Coins in mint condition always command higher prices. This particular coin was graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS65, which is considered gem quality. That's like finding a classic car in pristine, factory-fresh condition. Finally, market demand. Rare error coins like this attract the attention of wealthy collectors and investors who are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. The story behind the coin and its uniqueness adds to its allure, making it a true treasure. So, how did this coin reach its jaw-dropping value of $1.9 million? It all started at a prestigious coin auction where collectors from around the world gathered to bid on rare pieces. The 1980p 1-cent dime was the star of the show. Bidding started at $500,000, and within minutes, it skyrocketed to over $1 million. After an intense bidding war, the hammer finally came down at $1.9 million, setting a new record for error coins. Just imagine the excitement in that room. This sale cemented the coin's place in history and made headlines worldwide. How to spot rare error coins now? I know what you're thinking. Could I have a rare error coin hiding in my pocket change? While the chances are slim, it's always worth checking. Here are a few tips for spotting rare error coins. Look for design anomalies, like double strikes or off-center images. Check the weight and composition of the coin. If it doesn't match the standard specifications, it could be an error. Inspect the mint mark and date. Sometimes, errors occur when mismatched dies are used. If you think you've found an error coin, have it authenticated by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, copper. The 1980p 1-cent dime is a testament to how even small mistakes can lead to big discoveries. Its incredible value of $1.9 million proves that rare coins are more than just money. They're pieces of history that capture our imagination. So, the next time you're sorting through your change, take a closer look. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. You know that a tiny coin in your collection might just be worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million? That's right. Today, we're diving into the incredible story of the 1982 1-cent dime. How did this rare coin come to be, and why is it so valuable? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why collectors are going wild over this little treasure. Let's get started. The history behind the 1982 1-cent dime cut to historical imagery, U.S. Mint in operation, coins being struck. To understand the story behind the 1982 1-cent dime, we need to go back to the early 1980s. The U.S. Mint was in full swing, producing billions of coins annually to keep up with the growing economy. However, a curious mistake happened in 1982 at the Denver Mint, one that would create one of the rarest coins in American history. The 1982 1-cent dime is a true rarity, but what makes it so unique? It's actually a production error, which means it wasn't supposed to exist in the first place. Normally, dimes are struck with a value of 10 cents clearly displayed, but this particular coin bears a 1-cent denomination. That's right, it's a dime-sized coin that says 1 cent. How crazy is that? Cut to animations of coins being struck at error examples. So, how does a mistake like this happen? Experts believe the 1982 1-cent dime was likely the result of a misfeed during production. At the U.S. Mint, different coin dies are used for different denominations. Somehow, a 1-cent die, meant for pennies, was accidentally paired with a dime planchet, the small blank metal disc used to make coins. The result? A one-of-a-kind hybrid coin that was never meant to leave the factory. What's even more fascinating is how this error wasn't caught during quality control. The coin managed to escape into circulation, where it eventually found its way into the hands of an unsuspecting collector. Imagine their shock when they realized what they had. Cut to visuals of coin collectors and auction houses. For years, the 1982 1-cent dime remained an urban legend among coin collectors. Many believed it was just a rumor, a myth with no evidence to back it up. That all changed in 2016, when the first verified example of this coin was discovered. This discovery sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. Experts quickly authenticated the coin, confirming its origin as a genuine mint error. Soon after, it became one of the most sought-after coins in history, with collectors and investors alike clamoring to get their hands on it. Cut to dramatic visuals of the coin under magnifying glasses and close-ups of auctions. So, why is this tiny coin valued at an astonishing $1.8 million? The answer lies in three key factors: rarity, demand, and historical significance. First, let's talk about rarity. Only one authenticated example of the 1982 1-cent dime has been discovered so far. That makes it a one-of-a-kind coin, and when something is that rare, its value skyrockets. Cut to charts showing supply versus demand curves. Next, we have demand. Coin collectors and investors are always on the lookout for unique pieces to add to their collections. The 1982 1-cent dime is not only a rare error coin, but also a conversation starter and a piece of minting history. Finally, there's historical significance. This coin is a perfect example of how mistakes can turn into masterpieces. It's a tangible piece of history that represents a unique moment in the production process of the U.S. Mint. Current market value and auction highlights. Cut to footage of coin auctions and bidders in 2023. The 1982 1-cent dime was sold at a major auction for an eye-popping $1.8 million. This record-breaking sale cemented its status as one of the most valuable coins in the world. What's even more exciting is that collectors are still searching for additional examples of this coin. If another one is found, it could fetch a similar price, or even more, at auction. So, if you're a coin enthusiast, it's time to check your change. Tips for spotting rare coins. Cut to close-ups of coins being inspected with a magnifying glass. Now, you might be wondering, how can I find a rare coin like this? Here are some tips for spotting valuable coins in your collection or pocket change. Look for unusual dates or years known for mint errors, like 1982. Inspect the denomination. Make sure the value matches the size and design of the coin use a magnifying glass. Small details can make a big difference. Stay informed about rare coins and mint errors. If you think you've found something special, have it authenticated by a reputable expert. Remember, treasure hunting takes patience, but the payoff can be incredible. Who knows? The next $1,000,000 coin might be sitting in your pocket right now. Cut to host in a well-lit studio with coins displayed behind them, and there you have it. The amazing story of the 1982 1-cent dime that's worth a staggering $1.8 million. From its accidental creation at the Denver Mint to its record-breaking auction, this coin proves that even mistakes can become treasures. It's small, shiny, and seemingly insignificant. But what if I told you that one particular coin, the 1987 1-cent dime, is now valued at a jaw-dropping $1.7 million in today's market? This isn't just any ordinary coin. It's a piece of history wrapped in mystery, and one of the rarest finds in modern numismatics. Buckle up as we uncover the fascinating story behind this incredible treasure. Welcome to the channel. If you're a coin enthusiast, history buff, or just someone curious about striking it rich with pocket change, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1987 1-cent dime coin, a coin so rare and unique that it's created waves in the collector's market, fetching over $1.7 million at auction. To truly appreciate the significance of this coin, we first need to understand its background. The 1987 1-cent dime coin is actually the result of a minting error. And what's even more fascinating is how it managed to slip through the cracks of quality control at the United States Mint. But what exactly is this coin? Is it a penny? A dime? Or both? Let's break it down. In 1987, during routine production at one of the U.S. Mint facilities, an incredibly rare mishap occurred. Somehow, the design for a dime was struck onto a Lincoln cent planchet. That's the blank disc used to make a penny. The result? A hybrid coin with features of both a penny and a dime. On one side, you'd find the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln. On the other, the Roosevelt dime's design. It's like having two coins in one. These errors, called mule coins, are the result of mismatched dies being accidentally used during production. While the U.S. Mint produces billions of coins each year, errors like these are astronomically rare, which is why this coin has become the stuff of legend. But here's the kicker: only a handful of these coins were ever produced. In fact, to this day, experts believe that fewer than 5 exist in the world. That's what makes them so valuable. The most famous sale of a 1987 1-cent dime coin happened at a prestigious auction in 2024. Bidding started at $750,000 and quickly escalated as collectors recognized the true rarity and historical value of this coin. When the hammer finally fell, the coin had sold for an unbelievable $1.7 million. That's a world record for a coin of its kind. So what makes the 1987 1-cent dime worth so much money? It's all about rarity, condition, and demand. Collectors prize coins that are one of a kind or close to it. When you combine that with a fascinating backstory, like a minting error, the price can skyrocket. Another important factor is the grade or condition of the coin. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Company (NGC). The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. The $1.7 million coin was graded an astonishing MS67 or Mint State 67, meaning it's in near-perfect condition. For context, most coins you find in circulation are graded much lower, often between good G and very fine VF. The fact that a coin from 1987, made by mistake, managed to survive in such pristine condition is almost miraculous. Now, you're probably wondering, could I have one of these coins sitting in my pocket change? Well, here's the reality. While the chances are incredibly slim, it's not impossible. Rare coins like this often go unnoticed for years, sometimes decades, before someone finally recognizes their value. If you want to check your coins for rare errors, here are a few tips. Look for unusual features, like mismatched designs or incorrect dates. Tiny details can make a big difference. A penny struck on a dime planchet will weigh less than a regular penny. Use resources like coin guides and online forums to learn more. If you think you've found a rare coin, send it to a reputable grading service like PeaceGS or NGC. If you don't happen to have a 1987 1-cent dime coin lying around, don't worry. There are still plenty of opportunities in the world of coin collecting. Keep an eye on auctions, estate sales, and even your own pocket change. You never know what hidden gems you might find. Have you ever dreamed of finding a rare coin worth millions in your pocket change? Well, what if I told you that one such coin exists? Yes, I'm talking about the elusive 1993 D1 dime coin that is valued at a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. In today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, why it's so rare, and what makes it worth such an astronomical price. So, stick around till the end. Who knows, you might just learn how to spot one. The basics. What is the 1993 D1 dime coin? Let's start with the basics. The 1993 D1 dime coin is an incredible error coin that combines the design of a dime, but with the weight and metallic composition of a penny. To clarify, it was minted in 1993 at the Denver Mint. That's where the D comes from. Normally, the Denver Mint is renowned for its precise and high-quality minting standards, so when errors like this occur, they catch the attention of collectors worldwide. But why does this happen, and how did such a valuable coin come into existence? The story of this coin begins with an error in the production process. Typically, dimes are struck using blank planchets made specifically for dimes, small, thin discs made of copper-nickel alloy. However, in the case of this rare coin, a penny planchet, which is thicker, heavier, and made primarily of copper, was accidentally fed into the coin press set up to mint dimes. This kind of error is known as a wrong planchet error, and while it's not unheard of, it's exceptionally rare for such errors to leave the mint undetected. The 1993 D1 dime coin managed to bypass quality control and was released into circulation, becoming one of the most sought-after error coins in history. Now, you might be wondering, what's so special about this particular coin? Why is it worth $1.60 million? This is a one-of-a-kind error. While error coins are not unusual, finding one from 1993 with these specific characteristics is extraordinarily rare. The few known examples of this coin are in excellent condition, graded highly by professional grading services like PeaceGS and NGC. Higher grades mean higher value. Serious coin collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for unique pieces to complete their collections. A coin like this is considered the crown jewel of any collection, driving its price through the roof. This coin is a tangible example of how human error at the U.S. Mint can create something truly priceless. It's a piece of history that tells a story. The discovery of the 1993 D1 dime coin is just as fascinating as the coin itself. It was initially found in circulation by a sharp-eyed collector who noticed something unusual about the coin's weight and color. Upon closer inspection, it was revealed to be a genuine error coin, confirmed by multiple expert numismatists and grading authorities. It's important to note that authenticating such a coin involves rigorous testing, including weighing it, measuring its dimensions, and even analyzing its metallic composition. So, if you think you've found one, make sure to consult a professional. So let's talk money. The current market value of the 1993 D1 dime coin is estimated to be a staggering $1.6 million. This valuation comes from its unique status as a one-of-a-kind error coin, its incredible condition, and the hype generated within the collector community. It's worth noting that the coin's value could rise even further as more collectors learn about it. Error coins have a history of appreciating in value over time, especially when they're this rare. If you're inspired to check your change for rare coins, here are a few tips. Look for unusual colors, weights, or designs. A wrong planchet error often has visible differences. Genuine dimes and pennies have different weights. A dime should weigh about 2.27 grams, while a penny weighs 2.5 grams or more. The 1993 D specifically comes from the Denver Mint, so look for the small d on the coin's reverse. Tiny details matter. Look for inconsistencies in the coin's surface and design. If you think you've found a rare coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. The 1993 D1 dime coin is truly a treasure for collectors and a fascinating piece of numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's stories like this that make coin collecting so exciting. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next person to find $1 million coin in your pocket change. We're diving into the fascinating history and incredible value of the 1996 P1 dime coin. How did a simple dime become one of the rarest and most expensive coins in the world? Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. The story behind the 1996 P dime. To understand why the 1996 P dime is so valuable, let's start with a little background. First, what does the P mean? The P mint mark stands for the Philadelphia Mint, one of the primary facilities where U.S. coins are produced. In 1996, millions of dimes were struck at this facility, but only one has gained the attention of collectors worldwide. What sets this coin apart? It's a rare mint error. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the coin-making process, resulting in coins that don't look or function as they should. But the 1996 P1 dime error is not just any mint mistake, it's a once-in-a-lifetime anomaly. What makes the 1996 P dime special? The 1996 P dime is legendary because of its composition. This particular coin was accidentally struck on a 1-cent planchet, meaning it was struck on a blank that was meant to be used for pennies. This error created a coin with the size and shape of a penny but the design of a dime. This type of mistake is called a mule coin, and such errors are extremely rare. Why does this matter? Coins are meticulously inspected at the U.S. Mint to avoid such errors. The odds of a coin like this escaping the mint and entering circulation are astronomically low. But somehow, this dime did. The discovery of the $1.5 million coin. The discovery of the 1996 P dime was like finding a needle in a haystack. A sharp-eyed collector noticed something unusual about this coin. It was smaller and lighter than a typical dime, and its coloration resembled a penny. Further inspection revealed its true nature, a dime design on a penny planchet. This incredible find sent shockwaves through the numismatic community. Experts and grading companies authenticated the coin, confirming that it was a genuine mint error. The coin's fame quickly grew, and it became a holy grail for coin enthusiasts worldwide. Now, let's talk about the big question. Why is this coin worth $1.5 million? Its value comes down to 3 factors: rarity, demand, and condition. There is currently only one known example of the 1996 P1 dime error. This extreme scarcity makes it highly sought after. Coin collectors love unique and historic pieces, and a mule error of this magnitude is irresistible. Collectors are willing to pay a premium to own a one-of-a-kind coin. The coin is in excellent condition, graded as MS65 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. Higher grades mean higher values in the world of coin collecting. Add these factors together, and it's no wonder that this coin reached a record-breaking $1.5 million valuation at a private auction. How to spot rare coins in your pocket change? You're probably wondering, could I have a rare coin like this hiding in my pocket change? While the odds are slim, it's always worth checking. Here's how. Look for unusual features like double strikes, off-center designs, or the wrong size and color. Certain years and mint marks are more likely to have errors. Always pay attention to these details. Weigh your coins to see if they match the standard weight from their type. An off-weight coin could indicate an error. If you find something unusual, take it to a professional coin grader for authentication. The current market for rare coins, the coin collecting market, is booming, and rare coins, like the 1996 P1 cent dime, are fetching sky-high prices. But even if you don't find a $1 million coin, there are plenty of other valuable coins to look out for. For example, the 1955 double die penny, the 1943 steel penny, and other notable errors can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors are constantly on the hunt, and auctions are becoming more competitive. So if you're holding on to a unique or rare coin, now might be the perfect time to have it appraised. The 1996 P1 cent dime coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a symbol of history, rarity, and incredible luck. From its accidental creation to its record-breaking value, this coin is a true marvel of the numismatic world. We're talking about one of the most intriguing and valuable coins out there, the 2001 cent dime coin. Believe it or not, this small piece of metal, originally worth just 1 cent, is now valued at a whopping $1.4 million in today's market. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, stick around as we uncover the rich history, the curious minting error, and what makes this coin so incredibly valuable. Let's get started. First off, let's clarify one thing. What exactly is the 2001 cent dime coin? This coin is a rare minting error produced by the Denver Mint back in the year 2000. It's an incredible mix-up where the design of a dime ended up being struck onto a planchet intended for a 1 cent coin or penny. This mistake created a unique hybrid coin that numismatists and collectors absolutely go crazy for. 2000D refers to the year 2000, minted in Denver. A planchet is the blank metal disc used to create coins. Let's talk about the history behind this incredible piece. The year 2000 was a bustling time for the U.S. Mint. The Denver Mint, one of the key facilities producing American coins, was churning out billions of coins annually. However, even in such a highly automated and quality-controlled environment, mistakes can happen. Enter the 2001 cent dime coin. During the minting process, different coins are struck on different planchets, pennies on copper-plated zinc blanks, dimes on nickel-clad copper blanks, and so on. But in this rare instance, a planchet meant for a penny ended up being struck with the design for a dime. Footage of the Denver Mint in operation, images of pennies and dimes being struck, visual comparisons of the dime design on a penny planchet. What makes this coin special isn't just that it's a mistake, but that it's such an extremely rare mistake. Out of billions of coins produced that year, only a handful of these hybrids are known to exist. Now, let's address the $1 million question, literally. Why is this coin valued at $1.4 million? What gives it such astronomical worth? Well, there are a few key factors at play here. Rarity. As I mentioned earlier, only a few of these coins have ever been discovered. Rarity is a major driver of value in the world of coin collecting. Historical significance. This coin represents a rare error in U.S. Mint history. It's a tangible piece of history that tells a story of how even the most advanced systems can sometimes go wrong. Demand among collectors. Coin collectors, also known as numismatists, are always on the lookout for unique and rare coins to add to their collections. When demand outweighs supply, prices skyrocket. Condition. Grading is another critical factor. The 2001 cent dime coin we're discussing is in near-perfect condition, graded as MS68 by professional coin grading services. That's almost unheard of for an error coin. Speaking of grading, let's dive a little deeper into what that means. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being absolutely perfect. The 2000 D1 dime coin's grade of MS68 means it's almost flawless under magnification. This kind of condition is incredibly rare, especially for an error coin, which usually gets handled less carefully before people realize its value. If you ever come across a strange-looking coin in your pocket change, it's worth getting it checked out by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. You never know. You could be sitting on a gold mine. So how was this coin discovered? It's a fascinating story. Back in the early 2000s, a coin collector spotted something unusual in their roll of pennies. One coin stood out. It was slightly smaller than the rest and had the design of a dime, but the color and composition of a penny. After sending it off for authentication, it was confirmed to be a genuine minting error. Since then, only a few more examples have surfaced, making this coin one of the most talked about errors in recent history. Dramatic reenactment of a collector finding the coin. Close-ups of the coin's unique features. Fast forward to today, and the 2000 D1 dime coin has made waves in the numismatic community. In recent years, one of these coins sold at auction for $1.4 million. That's right, a coin that started as a 1-cent piece is now worth more than a luxury home. But here's the thing, values like these aren't set in stone. The price depends on factors like demand, rarity, and condition. If more of these coins are discovered in the future, the value could go down. Conversely, if no more are found, the price could climb even higher. Recent auction price: $1.40 million. Key drivers of value: rarity, condition, demand. Now that we've covered the history and value of this coin, let's talk about how you can potentially find rare coins like this in your own change. Here are a few tips. Look for errors. Check for oddities like double strikes, off-center designs, or mismatched planchets. Pay attention to dates and mint marks. Coins from certain years or mints are more likely to have errors. Research rare coins. Familiarize yourself with valuable coins so you know what to look for. Get a magnifying glass. Some errors are hard to see with the naked eye. And remember, if you think you've found something special, don't clean the coin. Cleaning can drastically reduce its value. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 2000 D1 dime coin, a tiny treasure worth $1.4 million. Who knew that a simple mistake at the US Mint could create something so valuable? What if I told you a tiny dime could be worth a staggering $1.3 million? Yes, we're talking about the 2009 P1 dime coin, an ultra-rare piece of numismatic history that has collectors and treasure hunters buzzing with excitement. Whether you're a coin collector, history enthusiast, or someone hoping to strike gold in your pocket change, this video is for you. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of this extraordinary coin, uncovering its history, rarity, and how it became one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. The unusual story behind the coin. The 2009 P1 dime coin has a story unlike any other. It all began in 2009, a year when the U.S. Mint was focused on producing Lincoln pennies to celebrate the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. But amidst this special production, something extraordinary happened. In an inexplicable minting error, a small batch of dimes was struck on penny planchets, the copper zinc blanks used for producing 1-cent coins. The result? A dime that looks and feels very different from the regular 10-cent coin. This 1-cent dime is instantly recognizable by its copper appearance and lighter weight, measuring just 2.5 grams instead of the standard 2.27 grams of a typical dime. What makes this error even more astonishing is that it originated from the Philadelphia Mint, marked by the iconic P Mint mark. Rarity is the cornerstone of value in the world of coin collecting, and the 2009 P1 dime is one of the rarest error coins ever produced. Experts estimate that only a handful of these coins exist. So why is it so rare? First, the U.S. Mint has strict quality control measures, and errors like these rarely escape detection. Second, the 2009 P1 cent dime is a double anomaly. Not only was it struck on the wrong planchet, but it also bears the design of a dime. This unique combination of errors makes it almost impossible to replicate. Each of these coins is a piece of numismatic art, created by accident and cherished by collectors. The coin's skyrocketing value. Let's talk about the jaw-dropping value of the 2009 P1 cent dime. When the first of these coins surfaced at a private auction, it sent shockwaves through the collecting community. It sold for an incredible $1.3 million. Why does this coin command such an astronomical price? It's the perfect storm of factors: rarity, historical significance, and collector demand. Coins like this are more than currency. They are historical artifacts that tell the story of human ingenuity, error, and fascination with perfection. Today, owning one of these coins is like owning a piece of history, a once-in-a-lifetime treasure that very few people will ever see, let alone own. How to spot one in the wild now? Here's the big question. Could you have a 2009 P1 cent dime sitting in your pocket or coin jar? While the chances are slim, it's not impossible. Here's what to look for. First, check the date. It must read 2009. Second, look for the P mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Third, examine the color and weight. Unlike a standard dime, this coin has a copper hue and weighs 2.5 grams. If you think you've found one, consult a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and grade your find. The legacy of the 2009 P1 cent dime. The 2009 P1 cent dime is a shining example of how a small mistake can create something extraordinary. It stands alongside other legendary coins, like the 1933 Double Eagle and the 1943 Copper Penny, as a symbol of rarity and value. For numismatists, this coin isn't just a collectible, it's a dream come true. And for the rest of us, it's a reminder to always keep an eye on our pocket change. Who knows? The next $1 million coin could be hiding in plain sight. We uncover the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're diving into the story of a seemingly ordinary coin that could turn you into a millionaire overnight. Yes, I'm talking about the 2010 P1 cent coin that's valued at an unbelievable $1.2 million in today's market. That's right, a single penny worth more than a luxury mansion. So what makes this coin so special? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the basics. The 2010 P penny, or 1 cent coin, was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. For those new to coin collecting, the P mint mark signifies that it was struck in Philadelphia, one of the primary mints of the United States. The coin itself belongs to the Lincoln Cent series, which has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909. This particular design, introduced in 2010, features the shield reverse, which replaced the wheat and memorial design seen in earlier years. The shield symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the Union during the Civil War. But here's the kicker. Most 2010 P pennies are worth just a cent, but one rare variety has captured the hearts of collectors around the globe. What makes the 2010 P penny so valuable is a combination of rarity, errors, and its condition. Let's start with the errors. Coin errors happen during the minting process, and they can include anything from misaligned dies to double strikes or incorrect planchets. The rare 2010 P penny we're talking about today has what's known as a double die error. If you look closely at the coin under a magnifying glass, you'll see a doubling effect on certain features, typically the lettering, the date, or Lincoln's profile. This occurs when the die strikes the coin twice, slightly off alignment each time. These errors are incredibly rare because the U.S. Mint has strict quality control measures. But every now and then, a few escape into circulation, and that's what makes these coins so special. Now, finding a coin with an error is just one part of the equation. The next factor that determines value is the coin's condition. Professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company, grade coins on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, mint condition coin. The 2010 penny that fetched $1.2 million at auction was graded in MS69, which is almost flawless. A coin in such pristine condition is extremely rare, especially for pennies, which often show wear and tear due to heavy circulation. This combination of an error and near-perfect condition creates what collectors call a unicorn coin, something so rare and valuable that it becomes the crown jewel of any collection. So how did this 1-cent coin end up being worth $1.2 million? It all went down in a prestigious coin auction. A private collector discovered the coin in a roll of uncirculated pennies purchased directly from the bank. After noticing the error, they sent it in for grading, where it received the near-perfect MS69 rating. Word spread quickly among collectors, and the coin eventually made its way to an auction house. Bidding was fierce, with collectors from around the globe vying for this once-in-a-lifetime piece. The final hammer price? A jaw-dropping $1.2 million. This coin now holds the record for one of the most valuable modern pennies ever sold. By now, you might be wondering, could I have $1 million penny sitting in my pocket? The answer is maybe. Here's what to look for. Check the date and mint mark. Look for the 2010 penny specifically. The mint mark P is located just below the date. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to examine the coin closely. Look for doubling on the date, lettering, or other features. Consider the condition. If your coin looks uncirculated or has minimal wear, it's worth sending it in for professional grading. Even if it's not worth millions, error pennies can still fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on the rarity and condition. Avoid cleaning the coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and significantly reduce its value. Always handle rare coins by the edges and store them in protective cases. The current coin market is hotter than ever, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. Modern coins with errors or exceptional grades are highly sought after, and the 2010 penny is proof of that. As of now, no other 2010 penny has matched the $1.2 million price tag, but other error coins from the same year have sold for impressive sums ranging from $5,000 to $50,000. If you're serious about coin collecting or just curious about what might be hiding in your pocket change, now is the time to start. Who knows? You might just find the next $1 million coin. The host holds up a 2010 penny in one hand and a magnifying glass in the other. Text on screen. Check your change. You could be holding history. That's it for today's episode, folks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future deep dives into rare and valuable coins. And hey, if you've got a story about a rare find or a question about your own collection, drop it in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting, and may all your coins shine bright.